As winter wears on in northern Maine, the UMPI Athletics Department prepared for spring sports this week as they installed the turf down at Gentile Hall. But up the hill here at Wadene Gymnasium, we've got a NAC doubleheader on tap for you as Lesley University visits the University of Maine at Presque Isle. You're watching UMPI basketball on YouTube and WHOU.live. Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ricky Goupel, set to bring you tonight's broadcast. Coach John Bowman operating our camera upstairs. As the men's teams warm up, we'll dive right into our pregame show and look ahead at this matchup here between Lesley and UMPI. The UMPI Owls enter with a record of 5-10, 4-5 in conference play. They had a rough go of it through their first semester, and it looked as though last week their luck wouldn't change when they opened up the second semester. They dropped a close one to Cobleskill to fall to 2-10, the worst mark through 12 games under Coach Dan Kane. But since then, they have not looked back whatsoever. With a bounce-back win the next day against Delhi, they were back in the win column, and then they headed to Vermont, winning both games there to make it a 3-game winning streak. But in Vermont specifically, they looked like a totally different team, as all sorts of guys were helping contribute in that weekend. As you'll see the comparison over the last 3 games, they've enjoyed a plus 12.3 margin, a 20-point difference than what they did in their first 12 games. They've rebounded a little better, and they've also closed out contested shots better with their opponent's field goal percentage down about 5%. But it's really not one big thing that has spurred this 3-game winning streak. It's everything. It's just a little bit better as they start to play with more and more confidence. This isn't an unfamiliar position under Coach Kane, however, since he took over in the 2017-18 season. They've had some rough starts, followed by some stellar second-half surges. In 2022 to 2023, they started at 3-11, went 10-3 to finish out at 13-14. Some other strong finishes throughout his tenure makes you think that this could be another one of those years where the Owls play their best ball down the stretch. As for the Lesley Lynx, they enter with a record of 2-13, 2-7 in conference. Both of their wins were against the Vermont teams on the road, where they look to snap a 6-game losing skid that dates back to December the 5th. The 2nd of December was their last win, and they've lost every game since then. They've had some tight ones in there as well. A 1-point loss to Cobleskill this past weekend, along with a 9-point loss to Delhi. Didn't help it matters at all. And for Coach Alex Burt, this really is a road trip that's an awesome opportunity for his guys to get a fresh start. Some areas that they struggle putting the ball in the basket. They're 9th in points per game, 8th in points allowed per game, 8th in field goal percentage, and they are also last in the turnover department. But some things that they do really well. They're first in 3-point defense, holding their opponents to 26.7% from beyond the arc. UMPI is actually second in that category, so the 2 best 3-point defenses in the conference will battle it out tonight. Lesley's also 3rd in total rebounds at 41.4 rebounds per game, 2nd in defensive rebounds, so those are some areas to look out for with Lesley tonight. These teams did meet already on the season down in Lexington, Massachusetts at Minuteman Tech. The Owls came away with the 67-58 victory earlier in the year. Auken McMichael led the way with 17 in the game. It was a balanced attack down there, 2 guys with 9, 2 guys at 8 for UMPI. It was a defensive struggle for sure, and look for that again here tonight with 2 teams that take a lot of pride in their defense. So that's going to wrap up our pregame show here. Just a few more minutes left in warm-ups, but we will step aside here and get you back for starting lineups for UMPI in a few minutes.
Expect to be challenged.
Expect personalized education.
Expect innovation.
Expect to find yourself.
UMPI has helped me in so many ways, helped me find my passion.
We have small classes and you really get to know your professors.
Teachers are always offering, after school support or scheduling Zoom meetings.
Your teachers and instructors will go the extra mile for you as long as you're willing to put in the work.
All my professors help me to step out of my comfort zone and push myself to my limits.
Expect a supportive community.
Expect family.
Expect compassion.
Expect to feel at home.
UMPI has definitely made me more prepared for my career. I was able to get the real world experiences my first semester.
Attending UMPI has definitely opened these doors for me. It's helped me, stand out amongst the crowd and working as a reserve officer.
I chose UMPI because of the Medical Laboratory Technology Program. It's one of the few programs in the state that you can go and get hands-on training in an actual lab on site.
So being a student athlete is pretty easy here at UMPI. At UMPI, I could focus on my baseball and my academics, and that's great.
I actually came to UMPI because of the basketball team. We made playoffs my first year. Then the second year, we made the Final Four. Third year, second year in a row, we made the Final Four. And hopefully, we can win it all next year.
The big thing at UMPI is we have amazing activities.
There's a lot of stuff you can be outdoors. The school also puts on activities basically every day, so there's always something that you can do around here.
I chose UMPI because it was local, very affordable for me.
Affordability definitely played a major role in my decision to come to UMPI.
UMPI was the most affordable option.
Expect affordability.
UMPI has helped me immensely.
It's helped me realize how much a leader I am.
I think definitely UMPI has opened some new doors.
I'm doing so many more things that I didn't think I could do.
Your growth, the opportunities, the friendships, the teachers, the faculty, everything just comes full circle.
I am very happy that I came here.
Back here at the University of Maine at Presque Isle, just a few seconds left in warm-ups here as the teams will huddle up. We're getting ready for Lesley and UMPI. 2 games this weekend for the UMPI men, 4 games in total here at Woodhead Gymnasium between the men and the women. Thomas College will come up tomorrow. They're taking on Husson tonight. But it'll be fun 2 matchups here. UMPI winning 3 in a row, winners of 3 in a row here on the men's side. They're trying to continue that here tonight. And now for the starting lineups. First for the visiting Lynx, a 6'3" guard from Raynham, Massachusetts, number 2, C.J. Leonard. A 6-foot guard from Dallas, Texas, number 4, Gerard Johnson. A 5'10" guard from Westbrook, Maine, number 12, Sammy Zaymana. A 6'5" forward from Van Nuys, California, number 15, Ryan Ellis. A 6'3" guard from Sanbornville, New Hampshire, number 21, Ethan Arnold. The Lynx are coached by Alex Burt. And now, for your University of Maine at Presque Isle Owls, a 6'5" forward from West Palm Beach, Florida, number 1, Doug McCalla. A 6-foot guard from St. Petersburg, Florida, number 2, Aki McMichael. A 6'1" guard from Tokyo, Japan, number 3, James Yamashita. A 5'10" guard from Powers Lake, North Dakota, number 7, Tyson Engett. And a 5'10" guard from Augusta, Georgia, number 10, A.J. Creech. The
The Owls are coached by Dan Kane and assisted by Eli Smith. Our athletic trainer on site tonight is Mr. Brian Morrison. Our officials today are Mr. Richard Dichard, Wilfred Henderson, and Logan Nichols.
So those were the starting lineups here with Lesley and UMPI, just about set for basketball here. Good night for it inside, not necessarily outside, so we're happy to have you on the stream if you decided to stay home tonight. A smaller crowd, as you'll see, likely due to that and because it is still technically winter break here at UMPI. Owls and Lynx ready to rock and roll, as are we here. You're watching UMPI Athletics and WHOU.live. Ricky Goupel with you, John Bowman on the camera. Doug McCalla and Ryan Ellis to do the honors here as Mr. Richard Dichard, our referee tonight, will throw it in the air, and we're ready to go. Oh, we got a violation. Let's do it again. Actually, no, it'll just go to Lesley. I'd say AJ Creech stepped in front there. It'll be Lesley basketball in the front court, so an unorthodox start to our game tonight. Up top, the Lynx with it first. Here's CJ Leonards, tries to kiss it off the glass, and he got it. So a good start there for Lesley. They score after being fortunate to have a violation and then win the tip. Apologize, our score bug is malfunctioning right now. Try to get that sorted out here in a moment. Here's Lesley now, going the other way as they got to stop. Side of the lane, tough shot there from Zemana, and a rebound there for UMPI. Here's Aki McMichael, bounces up ahead to AJ Creech. He pulls up from the right side and buries it. AJ enjoying a much better shooting second semester so far, and part of the reason he started these last 3 games for UMPI, his first 3 starts of the season, coming on this 3-game win streak. Top, they skip it over. It's Leonard, will fire for 3, no good. We're tied at 2 as UMPI gets a stop. McMichael now will run. Yamashita running the wing, nobody there to close out. He fires and buries James Yamashita with the 3-pointer for UMPI. So we'll go to the backup score bug for the time being. We'll try to work out those issues when we get a chance. But it's 5-2, UMPI in front. Tough shot, and it's wedged up in the backboard. That was Ethan Arnold on the jumper. Here's Engels. Up top for UMPI, he drives, kicks back out. McMichael, he'll fire from the left side and buries. UMPI shooting it well to start out here. And Aki McMichael cashes in on the tray. It's 8-2. Now our backup score bug's not even working. So a 3 there on the answer for Lesley. I didn't catch who had it. I was trying to figure out our problems here in the early part of this one. Engels picked up his dribble, now kicks, swung over Creech, a 3. It rims out. So UMPI with 2 threes in the early part, not with a third one though. Now here comes the Lynx. 17:35 in the first, try to update you here. They'll swing it around. Creech in the paint, they work their way through, and a nice shot there from Gerard Johnson makes it 8-7. Coach Alex Burton, his first season with the Lynx. Trying to turn things around here in the second half, get back to the playoffs. Here's a 3, Yamashita wants his second of the day, no good. And a rebound there for Ryan Ellis of Lesley. On the right side, no good. Rebound by McCalla, so 3 minutes gone in this one, 8-7 UMPI. McMichael, how about a pull-up 3? Too strong, and a rebound there easily by Ethan Arnold. He gets it up ahead to Zemana. Arnold back to Zemana, let's swing it around. Now up top is Leonard. Now Johnson, they work it around with Engit on him, one of the best defenders in the conference. They get a pick on Engit, working their way through, and then McMichael swats it out right to Doug McCalla. McMichael bounces it underneath Yamashita. Oh, what a block in there by Ryan Ellis. So it'll be end line out of bounds. They're getting it into McMichael. Misses. Engit got it back. Lesley said he didn't establish his status in the court there. But the officials say otherwise. McCalla for three, in and out. So the Lynx do get a stop out of that. They were frustrated at a no call, but no harm, no foul. Up ahead on this end. Shot put up by Terrell Joseph, who's into the game for Lesley, and we'll have our game's first whistle. First shot good from Terrell Joseph. 50% free throw shooter on the year, but he makes two there. Yuki Ishibashi, the first sub for the Owls. He will get AJ Creech. Made the first basket for Uppy. Creech will now get a breather. Engit. Now McCalla. He'll pull up a jumper, no good. The Owls have gone cold. There's another one and done. Lesley ahead. Arnold up top. He'll pull up for three, and he got it. The Lynx on fire here, and they lead by 4. 12-8 it is. Yamashita. Now McCalla. Working around to Yuki Ishibashi. Looking for a screen. Now he goes left side, and we'll get a team control call on Uppy. We're coming out, so a little frustration for the Owls as it's a 10-0 run here for Lesley. Neither team has taken a timeout. 15:30 to go in the first. Apologize for our scorebug difficulties. We will try to get those sorted out here. But until then, I will just do my best radio time and score updates here. A foul there. It's going to be coming out on Lesley. Be on Terrell Joseph. And then get into the front court for Uppy. To Moreno. To Aki McMichael. He goes right side. Ball fake. Now kicks up Ishibashi. Hands off to Moreno. And gets around the perimeter. And back down his guy. Needs to get rid of it. He does. Yamashita open a three from the right side. And it rims out. Get a rebound there for Lesley. It's Zaymana with the board. Now to Joseph. Side, it's loose. Uppy with a easy turnover, easy steal, that is, off the Lesley turnover. McMichael crosses over. Now he goes left. Tough shot on a tough angle. Couldn't get it to drop, so the Owls still looking for some points here as they trail by 4. 14-25 in this first half. Zaymana now kicks to Aaron Feaster, swings to Arnold. Now jumper on the way from Ellis, no good. The board from Ishibashi. And here comes Yuki up ahead for the Owls. First one off the bench tonight. Engits, Yamashita, Moreno. Uppy desperately need to see something fall here as they have gone ice cold from the field. Moreno, that's not the look they wanted. Up ahead, it's Zaymana, kicks. Now pull up from the free throw line, in and out. And a rebound for McMichael. Ishibashi kicks Engit, calling for it. Now bounces it to Yamashita. Back to Ishibashi. McMichael works it around. Moreno, he got an opening, now takes it. Oh, what a take! And the finish from Alicia Moreno, so the Owls are able to get on the board there and end the run. Take a look here at that last take from Alicia Moreno. Got to fake the handoff, got the defender to switch for a second and got by. 13-32, still no stoppages, so I haven't been able to get up and troubleshoot the issues we're having with our scorebook. McMichael, Yamashita. Moreno, that kicks out. Here's Ishibashi, a three, and the Owls with a quick 5-point possession there, effectively. And it's 13-12. Zaymana in the front court with McMichael on him. He dishes it away, they'll work it around. Mateo Duran is in for Lesley. That one, they lost the handle straight out of bounds off the leg there. And back over to UMPI, so a little momentum on the side for the Owls. 13 minutes exactly here in this first half. And it's a 1-point UMPI lead. Thought Lesley would take a timeout there, but they don't. We're still going here in this first half. Fast moving first half. 7 minutes already gone. Engels. Now Ishibashi, Moreno. Martin up top. Here's Tyson Engett. Tariq Martin drives. Tough runner, and he got it to fall. Nice take by Tariq Martin into the game for UMPI. Immediately gets 2 points. And it's 15-12 Owls. Out inside the paint. Working around Ishibashi. Scoop layup, no good. Rebounded by Moreno. The outlet's up ahead to Martin. Finds Ishibashi. Now back to Moreno. The Owls on a 7-0 run of their own. Martin lost the handle off his foot, though. And here's Zaymana up ahead for Lesley. He'll cross over, kicks back to the trailer. Duran for three. It is short. They're going to fight for the rebound, but it's back over to UMPI. Who subbed into the game for Lesley. It's Gerard Johnson is back in for Zaymana. Ishibashi. Moreno up top. Now Yuki Ishibashi. Engett spinning, got to the right, and he scoops it in. Nice finish by Tyson Engett. Those are the types of things he can do. There's not a lot on a basketball floor he can't do. And he showcases it right there. UMPI up by 5, 17-12 here. Foul, team control, it's coming out. Take a look at that one. When we get a chance here, see what led up to it. The illegal screen call, yeah, he tripped him up, absolutely. Ishibashi hesitates, slips to the ground, it'll be a travel. There was no contact there, I think he just lost his footing. Sometimes find that wrong spot on the floor, and that's what happens. 11-16, I cannot believe it's been this long. There's the scorebook. Oh, all of a sudden it's back. It decided to come back. How about that? There you go, folks. 17-12 with 11-10 here in this first half. Inside, oh, nice pass and the find. The pass from Jamar Preston just got into the game, and then Gerard Johnson with the finish. Apologies for my hesitation. I had to look down in my spot chart there. Engett on the left side for UMPI along the baseline. A foul there on Duran. Mateo Duran will pick it up. And get to trigger it in. Gets it to Ishibashi. Martin up top. Owls running their end line out. Now into their secondary. Engett. And Creech now swings to Martin. Stop to the free throw line. The shot clock winding with 5. He puts up a tough look, and it won't even draw a rim. Oh, what a play by Creech. He saves the possession, and with 1 second, they're going to need to get a quick catch and shoot here. Try to clip that save there from A.J. Creech. The lob into Moreno. Came down with it. It is a shot clock violation anyway. But take a look here at the hustle play from A.J. Creech. Threw it off his guy there. Heady play, but it doesn't result in anything for UMPI. Still a 3-point lead for the Owls. hesitation. Now going to the right side. He'll swing it now in the corner. No, he's on the end sideline, that is. As Feaster buried the three there. But an unfortunate break for him. McMichael's coming back for the Owls. Along with, or he enters for Tyson Engett. He's not on the bench a lot. Engett the leader in minutes for UMPI. Averages 31.9 a game. Creech, Martin, now Moreno. Our officials tonight, Mr. Richard Deschard, Wilfred Henderson, and Logan Nichols. We'll get a chance to do that during the opening tip as working through some difficulties. Up ahead here for Lesley. Creech all over him, pounding him. Now Joseph, the right side, tough shot, no good, tipped in the air by Moreno. He ends up getting it. He got it stripped for a second, but he picks it up and is still fighting for it. That'll be a foul finally on Terrell Joseph. And a good blue collar scrap for the ball there, but he did pick up the booking. McMichael to bring it up for the Owls. No pressure from Lesley. Crosses over, thought about pulling up. Now he does from the right elbow, along two, no good, and a rebound there. One and done for Lesley. CJ Leonard. A crossover, pulls up, it's short off the front iron. Oh, nice play in the backcourt, and now fired for three, no good. Gerard Johnson with a steal, pulled up into the three, lost his footing. Probably why he didn't hit the shot. But both teams have gotten cold here, 9:05 in the first. 3-point lead for UMPI. Martin swings, Creech, now Moreno. He'll try a three. It goes, it was in the air for all day. That was in the air, I didn't have a chance to even, didn't know what I was gonna say there. The ball was in the air so long, but it fell. Moreno with the three. 6-point lead for UMPI now. They end the run, or they end the drought, that is. And now a foul on Ishibashi will send DeMarc Preston to the line. Small sample size for him. 2 for 4 on the year from the charity stripe going into tonight, and only averages about 7.4 minutes a game, but played a decent role here throughout this first half. Yamashita is back in for the Owls for AJ Creech. He's going to hop up on the trainer's table over there. Mr. Brian Morrison going to take a look at him. Not sure what it was. Lower body or what. Seems to be in some pain as Preston hits the first. And the second rattles out. 5-point lead for the Owls, 20-15. McMichael now, Ishibashi. Back to Aki McMichael, the bounce to Moreno. Dishing it back, now he does Martin. A swing to Yamashita, he drives, hands off Ishibashi, a little hezzy. Pull up Jay, no good. All sorts of guys slipping here in this first half. Now a deep three ball, and it's good. What a shot from Jackson Miles into the game for the Lynx. And they've gone deep into their bench tonight, Lesley has. As Sammy Zaymana is getting ready to check in. Nice rebound by Moreno there on a miss from Martin. Now McMichael stops, kicks out Yamashita. Here's Moreno, he buried one earlier. Does he have another? He does! Alish Moreno, Big Europe with a big shot there from the right wing. And up he leads by 5. Well, that, he's getting hot from the right side. Don't let him shoot it again. Lesley, going to try to answer. They've been shooting it well the last couple times. Terrell Joseph, a crossover through some traffic. He's fouled hard. And Joseph will go to the line. Al is now led by Alish Moreno with 8 points. Saki McMichael has 3. James Yamashita also has 3, so it's a very balanced attack for the Owls. Lesley led by Gerard Johnson with 7. Arnold and Miles each with 3. Engett and Zaymana are back in. Neither coach has burned one. Still got 6 timeouts left on that board for both sides. This first half has flown by. 7:32 to go as hit the free throw. McMichael averaging around 14, almost 15 a game, 14.7. Yamashita, corner three, got it to the Owls, starting to shoot well again. They heat up the last few times down the floor. A little hezzy. Zaymana in the tie up there with Moreno. They give him the jump ball, and it'll favor the Lynx here as McMichael and Zaymana talking. Coach Kane wants him to get out of there. Down inside, Preston puts up a shot, no good. A rebound by Moreno. Here is McMichael. Michael has his name on a lot of leaderboards with an ack. Shabashi will fire a three, no good. Tipped out and a rebound for Yamashita. A fresh 20 for UMPI. Yamashita bounces it. The Owls with an Umber advantage for a second. Now McMichael hammered from behind for three. And that is not a wise foul by CJ Leonards. He dove for the pass there to McMichael originally, and then UMPI worked it around, got it back to him, and then as he was running back to get on his man, he clipped him on the arm. Yeah, McMichael, the fourth leading free throw shooter in the conference at 81% at the line here. Leads UMPI and of course, or leads UMPI as a team, of course, and fourth in the conference. He's fourth in assists, second in steals, 10th in scoring. The first team all-conference selection. Makes his first two here. Great free throw shooter, not the guy you want to shoot in the active. Well, you never want to shoot a three-point shooter, or foul, excuse me, a three-point shooter. As McMichael buries all three. 9-point lead for UMPI. Crept out to it, so it was 12-8 Lesley as the Lynx went on a 10-0 run early. But UMPI has responded nicely. A flash up here of left wing three, no good. Tipped and nice play by Yuki Ishibashi to bat it out of there. Now he's going to go full head of steam. That's deflected into the stands. Yamashita will climb 3 rows up to grab it. And there'll be sideline out over in the corner for UMPI. Still no timeouts taken in the first half. I'm glad the scoreboard came back because we'd still be without it. I wouldn't have had a chance to figure it out. Engit inside or inbounds it to Ishibashi. Now McMichael, he drives, thought about pulling up, now kicks. Moreno has 2 there earlier. Deflected out and a rebound, or not a rebound, but a steal for Lesley. Ethan Arnolds. Nice up fake by Leonard, now he takes it to the rim, the reverse, no good. Tipped high in the air, still loose and controlled by Lesley. Zaymana. Moreno almost had a steal, now McMichael scoops it up. Yamashita for 3, got it! The Owls shooting the lights out here as they lead by 12, 32-20, and there is the timeout by Lesley. We'll take a look here at this last shot from James Yamashita. With 5:46 here to go in this first half. The Owls now lead by double digits. 5:46 here in this first half. The Owls in front by 12. Zaymana into the front court. He's got a good backstory for Lesley. We'll get to that in a second here. They're working around C.J. Leonard on the right side. Now back to Joseph. And Arnold in the corner. Looking for a teammate. He finds Leonard. Dropped it, but got it back. Dropped it again. Got it back again. And Lesley keeps possession. There's 7 on the shot clock. Good defense for Umpy. They kick it out. Arnold gonna have to throw one up there. Zaymana, as it expires, in and out. I thought that was gonna drop from my angle. Lesley keeps it in bounds somehow, but Umpy is able to pull away. But Sammy Zaymana played with Cooper Flagg on an AAU team, Maine United a couple years ago. Might remember that back in 2023. Engit might have been bumped underneath, but they play on. Sammy Zaymana. Now it's Joseph who throws it away. Engit with Joseph on him. On the other end, misses. Letting him play the last couple times with Engit underneath. He's frustrated. He didn't get a whistle either time. Arnold's pulls up the jumper. No good. Ishibashi flies for the rebound. Up ahead, he floats it to Moreno. Now here's McMichael. Gives to Ishibashi. 4:25 in the first. Still working around Yamashita. Now Ishibashi again. Joel Hodge gonna check in for Umpy. Moreno inside. They get it back to Engit. Now a 3-ball in the corner from Ishibashi. It's in and out. They leave him open. Yuki cannot connect on the 3. Well, hesitation move from Leonard. Lost it, and he's fouled, leading to the lost ball. And they're going to say it's in the act of shooting. Lesley will get a trip to the line here. Take a look. Said he was, while he was going up, is the ruling. Cordial discussion with Coach Kane and our officials, Logan Nichols. AJ Creech is back in for the Owls. Alish Moreno, the leading scorer for Umpy, will check out. He's got 11. I believe I said 8 the last update I gave, but it was 11. It hadn't refreshed yet. James Yamashita has 9 for Umpy, along with McMichael with 6. We'll see the leaders. And for Lesley, Johnson still the leader with 7. Joseph and Arnold with 4 and 3 respectively. So a 1-for-2 trip there for Lesley. And that'll be a team control on Joel Hodge. Say Joel Hodge displaced our, kind of plowed him out there. Hodge not a guy I'd like to be in the way of in a full sprint. He's a strong dude. Johnson for Lesley with 3:42 in the first half. Arnold now swings to Feaster. Feaster, a nice little crossover, couple of moves up against Ishibashi. That's a player control. And Feaster not in agreements, but it doesn't matter. It'll be Umpy basketball. See if we can catch a look at this one. Feaster, see the crossover moves, nice handles. Then he kind of tried to take over himself, and in doing so, took out Ishibashi. Good call. Engit throws it away, so Umpy unable to capitalize on the player control. Back over to Lesley with 3:26. Umpy is in the bonus, but the next one will send Lesley to the line as well. 7 fouls for the Lynx, 6 for Umpy. Arnold, out about a 3. Now gets it to Zaymana. Coach Burt saying to shoot the dang ball, and now here's a 3, no good. Wanted Arnold to pull up for Lesley with a nice second chance rebound there by Ryan Ellis. Zaymana with Engit on him. Ellis over on the right side, he'll drive. It's no angle. You're gonna say Hodge fouled him there. So 2 quick ones on Joel Hodge. Coach Burt irate at his guys and wants them to have more confidence here. As they have gone cold as of late. Doug McCalla back in for Umpy. Another 1-for-2 trip there for Lesley. Ryan Ellis makes the second one. In the corner, Yamashita got a baseline opportunity. Mikala now, Ishibashi for three. UMPI has just been basically perfect from that right wing spot on the floor, and it's been everybody, not just one guy. Moreno's had a couple, Ishibashi's had one, Creech has had one. I believe McMichael has had one as well. Here's a three on the way, and the answer for Gerard Johnson. So they go 3 for 3 there on either side. 35-25, UMPI with the lead. 2:13 to go. Inside Ishibashi, the little guy in the post now has to dish. Yamashita, does he have another? He does! James Yamashita cashing in UMPI. Wow, what a half they've had shooting the basketball. Not one of the best shooting teams statistically so far this season, but they have been great here tonight. Timeout taken by Lesley. Coach Burt continuing to be a little unhappy in the huddle. Take a look here at that last three for UMPI. Yamashita, you can't give him that much room in the corner. That's, I think, part of what Coach Burt was getting at, you could say. He was animated, trying to get his guys going here. On the sideline there as Johnson stepped to the side. I don't know, his back was turned. I don't know if he knew what the call was, whether it was a travel. He might have thought he was whistled for a travel, but it was stepping out was what caused that turnover. Ishibashi into the front court. A little hesitation move. Try to get by Zaymana. And they'll work it around. Creech bounces it to Mikala. Skipped over to Yamashita. Lesley's going to close out better this time. Now Mikala. Again, Lesley is the best three-point defensive team in the conference. Mikala in the post, and a foul on Preston, excuse me. Numeric Preston picks up the foul. As 1:33 to go, it'll send Doug Mikala. Had a great first week back. 51 weeks after his devastating knee injury last season ended his great season. He came back, started all 5 games so far, but has averaged 13 points a game, 6.5 rebounds, and UMPI desperately missed him, especially this season in that first semester when he was still out recovering. But now he's back. I wouldn't say up to 100% yet, but certainly even an 85%. Doug Mikala is better than nothing. Zaymana work it around. Now a left wing three for Lesley. It's in and out, and a rebound for Ishibashi. Lesley, 31.1% as a team from three-point range this season. That's 5th in the conference. Oh, nice quick move from Creech. Can't finish. Mikala was there for the easy board. He can't finish either, and he's frustrated with himself. He says, my bad. UMPI will keep possession here. They'll go and line outs with 1:05 here in the first. Engels into Ishibashi. Yuki holding it. Now put it on the floor. Out to Mikala. He's open. A baseline jumper. No good. A rebound there for Ethan Arnold. Lesley wanted to push for a second. Now they'll just take it up at a decent pace. Arnold's kicks out, and it's out of bounds. Right towards me. And back over to UMPI here with 47.6 seconds in the half. (40-25). UMPI has opened it up a little bit here at the end of this first half. Ishibashi looked at the rim. Now he drives. Inside Mikala. A little floater. No good. There's a baby jumper. And then they foul the rebound on Ishibashi. missed the front end of the one and when. Now will be a chance here to end the half. What a good note. McMichael. Left side, stops, now kicks and swung to Creech up top. Yamashita with 9 on the shot clock, but it's just a 4-second differential. McMichael waiting a little too long here. Now he'll drive right side, tries to kiss it off the glass, no good. Up he gets a rebound, McCalla, 3 seconds. Now Engit, he goes left side, it's stripped with .1 on the clock. That is the end of the first half. As it's 40-25. Umpy will go into the locker room with a 15-point lead. And he throws it off for a shot clock there. Wouldn't have counted. Got to have .4 or more to get an actual shot off. Well, we'll take a look here at some of those first half stats. The top 3 leaders, particularly. Lesley's led by Gerard Johnson with 10. Yamashita has 12 for Umpy as he's heated up from beyond the arc. Joseph and Arnold, the next 2 closest for Lesley with just the 25 points. Moreno and McMichael are second and third for Umpy. And on the team side of things, Umpy's shot it better, 37%, 9 threes in the half. And that is the reason they're in front by this many. 27-18, they've won the rebound battle as well. That is how we're looking going into the locker room. 40-25, I'll be in front. We'll see you in the second half. We'll get some highlights hopefully together here before we come back from halftime. We're back for the second half of action here at UMPI. Apologize, we lost the stream there at halftime, but looks like we're back up and running for now. UMPI starts the half out well with a made shot, and it's 42-25, their leads. The Owls shot it very well in the first half. 4 3-pointers from James Yamashita leads the way. It's 3 from Moreno as well, 9 as a team. CJ Leonard backing down on Engit, and he finishes, so an answer for Lesley to quiet the tide here. Jumper on the way, McCalla with the answer for UMPI, and it's 44-27. Apologize again, we're experiencing more difficulties with our score bug. The first half, the beginning of the first half was the same way. The jumper no good. And 44-29. The lead for UMPI. Here's AJ Creech. Creech starting to come on here in this second half of the year. Started the last 4 games now for UMPI, and as part of their 3-game win streak, Creech inside to McCalla in the high post. Now swings to Yamashita. Now he'll pull up. The jumper is good. James Yamashita now up to 14 in the game. He has been red hot lately for UMPI. He had 17 to lead the team at Linden, or that's at Aki, excuse me, wrong guy. He had 18 at Johnson to lead the team on 6 for 8 shooting. Zaymana, now back to Ellis. He dishes Arnold in the paint, turning around, lost it, and it's picked up by Doug McCalla. On the right side for Lesley. Turned over, a steal for Yamashita. Still trying to figure out the score bug here. I apologize for the inconvenience as a viewer tonight. Do the same thing every time, and sometimes we get a different result with technology as Creech misses the jumper. The outlet up ahead to Johnson, the leading scorer for Lesley in that first half. He stutter steps, that's a travel. Too many steps. There we go. We're good now. It's back and working again somehow. McCalla, the spin move for UMPI. Inside, kicks it out. Yamashita, good contest that time, and he banks it in. That's the way it's been going for James tonight. And he continues to lead UMPI here, his 5th triple. Here's a 3 from Arnold, no good, and a rebound for Yamashita. Lost the handle. Up ahead to McMichael. Kicks, Creech swung, Yamashita. Now McCalla, a 3, in and out. And line out of bounds for the Owls. They lead 51-29. They haven't played from ahead like this a lot this year, but they have the last couple of games. They enjoyed a comfortable game against Johnson. They got ahead big in the second half against Linden as well. As the Owls starting to round into their best form so far this season. Zaymana, oh, the block from McCalla. How about that chase down action from Doug McCalla? Bounce pass, Engit up ahead. The hook shot, no good. CJ Leonard dishes off to Gerard Johnson. Preach on him. Johnson stepping through. Now swung in the corner. Arnold's back up top. Here's Ellis for three. No good. The rebound by McCalla. McCalla looks gassed out there. They're going to get him a sub. And actually, Coach Kane will take his first time out to get Doug McCalla a sub. Alicia Moreno will come in for him. So 51-29, UMPI in front as they picked up where they left off in that first half. They now lead by 22. Quick timeout for UMPI to get Doug McCalla a breather. And they're still waiting for Lesley to break the huddle. They will. Bounce it into Ishibashi at midcourt. Yuki now to AJ Creech. The bounce pass inside Moreno. Can't finish. Terrell Joseph up ahead for Lesley, trying to push, get something going for the Lynx. They kick back. A three on the way from Zaymana, no good. Ishibashi climbs for the board. Bounce pass up ahead, Engit, and now Moreno gets it back to Tyson Engit. Nice share into the basketball, and one. Tyson Engit in transition off the assist from Alicia Moreno. Take a look at that one, folks. The highlight play of the night for UMPI. Ishibashi, Engit, Moreno back to Engit off the touch patch, and he finishes. So UMPI adding on now. Into the game for Lesley, it's Sean Chanakera. Pardon me, and here's Terrell Joseph on the side of the lane. Moreno blocks it in there, and now he's off to the races. We'll slow it down for UMPI. Now back to Engit, and Ishibashi swung Creech. Creech looking for a guy, finds Yamashita. Can't think of somebody better to connect with. Moreno inside the paint, the hook shot with the left hand, no good. But Engit scrapping for the rebound, but Chanakera is there for Lesley. Up ahead, he finds Duran inside, and the finish by Ryan Ellis. So Lesley is able to end the drought there. Yamashita, Preach, Engit. He'll go left side, bounces it inside Moreno, kicked out Ishibashi rather, and misses. Up ahead, nobody stopped it for UMPI. Moreno's there for the easy rebound though. Ishibashi, the hesitation, now stops, and he's fouled. That'll send Yuki to the line. No, that's no basket, but it'll send him to the line. 2 shots for Ishibashi. (56-31) is the Owls' lead. Chanakera at midcourt with Ishibashi. Little guys going at it there, and then Ishibashi will pick up a foul. I guess reaching in is the explanation. Coach Kane's going to wait for one. He won't get it. Aaron Feaster out to Sean Chanakera. Up top, Joseph lost it. It's stolen away by Moreno. Here's Ishibashi off to the races. Kicks out to Yamashita, the leading scorer for UMPI today. Moreno. The ball fake by Martin leaves him open, and he buries Tariq Martin getting in on the three-point action. And the Owls expand it. 59-31 is the lead. One of the biggest leads all season long here, I dare say. The jump shot no good. Chanakera tried for the board, but it's deflected back to Martin. Ishibashi, bounce pass to Martin. Moreno, back to Yamashita. Kicks out to Martin. Ishibashi again, and now here's a three from Moreno. He's got another! Alish Moreno, a career night for him. Shooting the basketball anyway. And the Owls are partying now, 62-31. Looking for the answer. Chanakera is no good. Yamashita with the boards. But how about Alish Moreno? His fourth three of the night. That might be a career high. Another one of those I dare says. Martin, Moreno, Yamashita, little elevator play up top. He's got another. The Owls shooting the lights out in the gym here. And it's 65-31. My goodness, they cannot miss. Lesley trying to make one of their own, and they do. Nice shot from Aaron Feaster, and a timeout is called. But holy cow, what a start to the second half for UMPI. Look at the elevator play here for James Yamashita. Not really an elevator, but they had the two guys screening anyway. Yamashita makes it drop. For the Owls, playing their best basketball all season long here as they lead 65-31. We'll take a look here while we can. And now the individual leaders. Yamashita has 20. That's a career high. He set a career high at Johnson. Now he's got 20. Moreno with 14. 4 threes from Alish. 5 from Yamashita. Actually 6 from James Yamashita. 6 for 8 from beyond the arc. He's a guy, when he gets hot, it is tough to stop him. The Owls are indeed all revved up and ready to go. As they lead by 21, they find Moreno underneath, has to kick it out. Creech, how about another? No good. Rebound by Martin. Power dribble, kicks out. Creech, they'll reset. UMPI, a good decision now with this lead here by 31 points. They can afford to take sweet time here. Ishibashi looking for a foul in there. They don't get one. They say it's clean. Now here's Lesley going the other way. Aaron Feaster. Little jab step into a 3-ball here for Joseph. No good. Feaster with a follow and a finish. Aaron Feaster. Good play there. Ishibashi. Breach, and now Moreno. And a foul on Feaster, but take a look here at the last follow by Feaster. He was just quicker than anybody. Got it, came down, put it right back up. (65-36). Preach. Now Ishibashi hesitates, inside, kicks, now a 3, Martin, got another. The Owls making it rain. 68-36 it is with 10:23 to play. Up ahead, Joseph trying to get a little bit of an answer, and he does off the second effort. But my goodness, I've never seen UMPI shoot like this. They certainly haven't all season long. Actually, there was one game, I think it was the UMA game, down in Augusta, that they shot very well. They lost that game at the buzzer. had some key guys out. Dwayne Williams is out tonight for UMPI with the sickness. He was out that night as well. Actually, I might be remembering that wrong. He might have been there. There was somebody else key out of the game that night. Well, Doug McCullough was out all that first semester, of course. They get it into Creech. Martin, Yamashita, thought about it. Now Moreno. UMPI doesn't need to keep throwing him up there, leading by 30. Ishibashi on the baseline, Jay, no good. The rebound here for Joseph. Terrell Joseph will take it the other way. He'll pull up and misses. Rebound by Yamashita though. They'll find Creech, they'll slow it down. So pace is definitely gonna come to a slow here with UMPI in front, as many as they are. This is the Owls at their best. Ishibashi makes another 70-38. UMPI going into tonight's the lower end of things in the conference for points a game. Fourth in the conference, 6 in total points. Third in margin now, as they definitely padded their stats this past weekend. But they're averaging 72 point. Just going to do a quick mic check here with 5 minutes in warm-ups. Testing 1, 2. Testing, 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 testing. Well, welcome back here at Wineen Gymnasium. Getting set for the women's game now between Lesley and UMPI. It was the UMPI men picking up a commanding victory. 86-58 was the final score. The Owls shot the lights out, especially in that second half. They really got going, and when they got going, they didn't stop. But now it's the women's turn here between Lesley and UMPI. I'm Ricky Goupel here bringing you the play-by-play. Coach John Bowman will be on camera. I apologize for the streaming problems. We should be clear of those tonight as we were reverted back to an old-school stream here at UMPI. So we won't have the graphics, the usual graphics, different camera angles, replays, anything like that. We're going to go back to our bread and butter here. Just a camera feed and audio, but it's what's going to work for us tonight. Hopefully, we're in the clear, knock on wood. But appreciate you sticking with us this far here. We'll take a look here at the UMPI Owls, currently entering with a record of 1-13. Full-on rebuild mode for Coach Mark Knight. He has 7 active girls tonight as the injury bug continues to roll through UMPI. Karen Marshall likely out for the season. That's a huge loss. And then Maddie Bridges also down tonight with an illness. But the Owls trying to bounce back here against Lesley, who is also a team who is on a losing streak. They're 2-12, 1-8 in conference. Their only conference win over UMaine Presque Isle. As that came back on November 21st. It was a 61-52 win for them. Savannah Gravitt led the way in that game with around 20 points. She's their leading scorer. She is back in action tonight. She's missed a lot the last few games here for Lesley, but she is back here for their game on the road. They're coached by Marcel Petway in his first season. UMPI coached by Mark Knight in his second season. Their only win on the year to Fisher College back on November the 8th. And since then, they've had so many close games, especially the last 3. Delhi, they lost by 3, 60-57. And then against Johnson recently, 70-66. Just some heartbreakers they've dropped. They led against Johnson late in that game as well. But the Owls couldn't pull it out in the end, and frustrating for them. It seemed everything was against them, including luck. But they just got out, rebounded down the stretch, and then Johnson hit shots when they needed to. And that was the story of that one as the Owls fell to the Badgers. Now they'll try to bounce back and a very winnable game night here against Lesley. It was close last time. The Owls were within a couple points, within a possession going into the final few minutes of the game, final 2 minutes, I think, and then Lesley finally pulled away and closed it out at the line down the stretch. But it was a close game, and we expect nothing different here tonight. UMPI again without a couple of players. Karen Marshall down, probably out for the year, and then Maddie Bridges also out for tonight. They added Bree Osterblom in the offseason, or in the, let's say not the offseason, in the semester break. They added her to the roster, so she certainly helps a lot, and she'll come off the bench here tonight. But that'll conclude our pregame show here at UMPI as we get ready for the women's game between Lesley and UMPI. And we're back in a few minutes. So we're ready for a tip-off here between Lesley and UMPI. As the Lynx and Owls set to do battle here, two teams in full rebuild mode. And they have a chance here to turn their season and add another win, try to get their season back in the right trajectory. UMPI is in the right trajectory, but just no wins to show for it as of late. It'll be Lindsay Hamilton for UMPI and Alana Dunda for Lesley to tip things off. Here at Woodine Gymnasium, the second game of the night between Lesley and UMPI. It was the UMPI men who picked up the victory earlier, and UMPI, the women, are going to try for the sweep here. Skipped over Katie Stairs immediately on a jumper, no good. That was a good look for Stairs early on here. Shayla King brings it up into the front court for Lesley. Layla Chisholm, now the lob inside. Alana Dunda up against Hamilton. They'll kick out. Swing it over to Chisholm. The lob inside, deflected. The shot blocked by Hamilton, and UMPI will pull it away. Cameron Alla now to Aaliyah Matheson. Bayo, the head fake. Now she'll put it on the floor, down inside to Hamilton. Kicks out Alla. Swing over to Matheson. She sets her feet. A three ball in, it banks in. How about that for Aaliyah Matheson? Not the way she expected to hit her first three of the night, but she hits it anyway. Matheson is fourth in the conference in three-pointers a game among qualified individuals with 1.4 on average. Down inside, and there's the first basket for Lesley. It's Alana Dunda laying it up and in. Misfire on the three. And Lesley with an easy rebound. A three, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Alla. So 3-2 in the early going. UMPI in front. Alla will take it up. She's second in the conference in assists per game, and there's another one right there, right on cue to Aaliyah Matheson. Alla averages 4 assists per game. She has her first one. And it's 5-2 Owls. Chisholm now skips it over. It's Madeline Biaggi. She drives a ball fake, misses. Alla was in there trying to get the rebound, but instead it's Hamilton. She'll outlet up ahead to Matheson. Matheson up top to Alla. Swing it around. Now in the corner, Bayo. Crossover move, got baseline. The runner, no good, too strong. Happy to have you for tonight's doubleheader action here on the UMPI YouTube page. Shayla King lost the handle, straight out of bounds over to UMPI. Apologize for the difficulties throughout the night. Some problems I've never encountered here at UMPI. And we're able to revert back to the old school stream, so you at least have a constant, steady, reliable feed. Knock on wood. Bayo. Matheson, a pull-up three ball, and it's good. And Aaliyah Matheson with 8 points of UMPI's 8. Here in the first 3 minutes, they lead 8-2. She is 2 for 2 from three-point range. Biaggi for Lesley. Stops a pull-up jumper, too strong. A rebound by Bayo. Bayo, overhead pass, looking for Matheson. Matheson did touch it last. It's back over to the Lynx. Biaggi now up top. It's Alana Dunda. Shayla King. Biaggi crossing over, skips it now to King. With Stairs on her, King. Back to Biaggi, now this swing over Chisholm. She'll drive right side, had an open lane, and she cannot convert. The Owls with the rebound, so missed opportunity there for the Lynx. Stairs, now Matheson, a pull-up for 3 again. This time she misses. High off the rim and rebounded here for Biaggi. Remember, Umpy just 7 active players tonight. Lesley, also 7 players in uniform. The lob pass underneath, deflected by Matheson. Well, it's going to be a grind, no doubt, here tonight. Here's Alla. The front court, hands it back to the trailer, Bayo, jab stepped. Now Bayo, a little behind the back pass. Alla will try a jump shot, no good. Rebounded there by Chisholm. And Layla Chisholm up ahead. And work it around, so that was Cinnamon Daniel who had it. Biaggi drives a ball fake inside, and she draws some contact. Logan Curtis is in for the first time for Lindsay Hamilton. Biaggi misses the second one. Alla there for the rebounds. Stairs. Now Alla. Matheson on the baseline. Try and get it back to Curtis. Mishandled it. Loose on the floor. Stairs dives on it to keep the possession for Umpy. Good effort for Katie Stairs. Now it's Bayo. She'll take her time into a jump shot, and it's good. And Umpy in front 10-3 here in the early part of this game. So a good start for the Owls tonight. Cinnamon Daniel now to Biaggi. And now over to Dunda. She'll try a jumper, and it's good. Alana Dunda ends the drought. The second field goal of the day for Lesley, and it's 10-5. Big upset on the night on the men's side of things. SUNY Delhi took down UMaine Farmington in overtime, 92-91. Underneath Stairs fouled. That's on the men's side again. .31 points from Zach McLaughlin for Farmington in the losing effort, but definitely a shocking upset there. Delhi, they're 4-11 entering the contest, though that is now their 3rd straight victory after coming off the loss to Umpy. Stairs misses the free throws. The second one swirled out. There's Bree Osterblom into the game for the Owls, along with Savannah Gravett for Lesley. Their first action back on the floor here for the Lynx tonight. Alana Matheson touches it around. Curtis, Alla, Bayo. The lob inside Curtis. Going to try to back down her player. Kicks out Alla. Work it around. Osterblom in the corner. 7 on the shot clock. Matheson's open. She'll try the 3. No good. Nice rebound, though, by Curtis. Going to try to put it back up, but she's stripped there by Madeline Biaggi. Now Biaggi is up and running. Going the other way. Up top. Chisholm will try a 3. No good. Loose on the rebound action. Bayo pulls it away. Dribbles through some trouble there. Get by Chisholm. Now Bayo, underhand passes to Matheson. Kicks out in the corner. Alla out to Osterblom. She'll try the long 2. She's fouled. Not in the act of shooting, apparently. That one going to go on Chisholm. Matheson, Bayo will fire for three, no good. And the rebound here for Lesley, loose ball, but picked up by Savannah Gravett. Little stutter step in the lane. She's whistled. Now foul on the floor first. I thought it was going to be a travel, but it is a foul. So 10-5 UMPI here. And line out of bounds for Lesley. Madeline Biaggi to trigger it in. It's a box set for the Lynx. Waits for some action. Now gets it into Savannah Gravett. Kicks out. Now here's a three on the way from King. Short off the front iron. And rebound for Matheson. Matheson up ahead for the Owls to Bayo. Bayo, almost too much on that pass, but Al is able to keep it in. Osterblom, let's get back over to Nevaeh Bayo. Bayo still with the ball. The handles, gets through. Now that she's wristed before the travel first. I don't know if Bayo is arguing some contact, but there's a timeout on the floor here called by the Lynx here. 30-second timeout. It's 10-5. Owls with 2.5 to go in the first. (10-5). Owls in front here with 2.5 in the first. Ball will be brought up by Madeline Biaggi. Does a lot of little things well for Lesley. Get to that in a minute. Here's a three on the way from Savannah Gravett. No good. The rebound by Dunda. And her shot goes. She's got 6 of Lesley's 7 points here. 3 field goals for her in the first quarter, and it's 10-7. Alla up ahead. They'll work it around. Curtis in the paint. Kicks out Bayo. Now Matheson over in the corner. Back to Curtis underneath in the post. Good dribble move, and Curtis lays it up and in. Good post moves for Logan. And UMPI is able to answer back and end the drought 12-7. Shayla King hands off to Gravitz, crossing over. Biaggi lost it, but it's picked up by Gravitz. King over in the corner. Gravett, a three. No good. And Bayo will wisely let it go out of play harmlessly. Well, Lesley can set up a little bit of pressure. We'll see what they do. Stairs and Hamilton are back in. Curtis and Bayo check out. They get it into Leah Matheson. Alla. Matheson. A three from the right side. It rims out. Rebounded by Savannah. Gravitz up ahead. She finds Chisholm in transition. Now they'll skip it over to Biaggi. No good. Biaggi is 5th in the NAC in assists a game at 3.4. 5th in the NAC in steals a game at 2.4. And she gets one there. Now that was Chisholm on the steal. With a miss there from Dunda. Alla. Hamilton stairs. Back to Matheson, or to Osterblom. And now Matheson. On the left side, she drives, kicks to Hamilton, but it got stolen away by Madeline Biaggi. Up ahead, they lob it. Chisholm, transition, the up fake, has to stop, away for reinforcements. She finds Dunda. Dunda will pull up, a three, too strong. And it'll go out of play. Osterblom tried to make it tough as Gravett crashes into some of the Lesley men who are sitting over there on the left side. Osterblom. Up ahead, gets it to Alla. With 10 seconds here in this first quarter, Osterblom drives, kicks Matheson. Now she'll go on the baseline. The runner, no good, too strong. And a rebound there for Lesley. It's loose and a foul. Gonna go on Katie Stairs with 2 seconds. Not a wise one. There with that amount of time. That little amount of time left in the quarter. Now just be Stairs' first. Lucky it wasn't a costlier one. So the first quarter will come to a close. UMPI in front 12-7 as the teams found some struggles putting the ball in the hoop at times in the first quarter, but the Owls in front by 5. We'll be back here in a minute for the second frame. Five-point lead for the Owls as we start the second quarter. Madeline Biaggi to take it up for Lesley. Now coming up top is Shayla King. Now Gravett overhead. Now gets it to Chisholm. Biaggi. King. Good play by Hamilton, making that tough. UMPI takes it away. Here's Matheson into the front court. They bounce it underneath. Hamilton got it to go. And UMPI in front by 7 now. Biaggi. Lesley struggling here offensively. They got 3 field goals all from Alana Dunda. And then the 1 free throw gets them to 7 points, but they trail by 7 here. King. Now Gravitz. Osterblom unhurt. Stolen away. Matheson now with a burst of speed, going to try to beat Chisholm down coast to coast. Misses the shot. I think she was expecting some contact to come, and there wasn't any, and then she missed it. So it's a missed opportunity on the fast break there for UMPI.
Is that a good one, Lindsay? Moving now, moving now. Good.
Grab it. To Biaggi. Matheson all over her. Biaggi is able to dribble out of it. Swings it over to King. She'll fire 3. Lesley needs it. Almost got the friendly roll. Bounced high off the front rim. Matheson. Hesitation. Deflected and back out. Nice defensive play by Biaggi. Here's Chisholm up ahead. Trying to get around Alla. Keeps it in somehow. Kicks out. Biaggi a 3. No. And Stairs there for the board. There's a lot of missed shots here for Lesley. I'll be trying to expand on their lead while they have Lesley down. Alla is wide open, a 3-ball. Got it to go. Cameron Alla with the shot, and it's a 10-point UMPI lead. You can see both teams starting to get tired here, but it's only 7:50 left in the second, and there's not many bench players to go to. It's going to be a grind tonight for both sides. 7-on-7. The drive, Gravett got through, no good. Still looking for her first point since returning from an injury that sidelined her for a few. Matheson crosses over, and a foul in there on Chisholm. Two shots coming up for Leah Matheson. 58% on the line, 59% on the line on the season. Matheson has her name on a lot of conference leaderboards. 5th in minutes played, 4th in three-pointers a game, mentioned that earlier. 7th in scoring at 13.9 per game. But she's 1st in steals in the conference at 3.6 a game on average. And she's able to split the pair and get the second one, 18-7. Bayo to check in. Biaggi for Lesley. It's back to Mexel. Charlotte Mexel's into the game for the Lynx. Their shot doesn't go, but the follow is good. There by Layla Chisholm. So Leslie's back on the boards. Lob pass underneath. Hamilton left side, lays it in. Her first points of the night. Right there on that layup. Hamilton got a lot to talk about her over the past few games. Since the semester break, before going into the semester break, her career high was 18 points, single game high. But since then, she has scored 26, 22, and 21. Starting with the three-point loss against Delhi. A dominant stretch for her. She's posted her top 3 career highs in the last 3 games. Al's get a steal, and Bayo will take it up. I had a graphic prepared and everything, but since this is an old school stream, it cannot show that. The jumper from stairs is no good. Up ahead, Chisholm stops on the left wing. Now gets it down inside to Mexel, who she misses. Loose and picked up by Hamilton. Bayo whistled for the carry. Coach Knight wants a timeout. I'll be in front 20-9 though with 6:03 to play in the half. (20-9). Lesley trailing here. Mexel now over to Cinnamon Daniel. Gets it back to Mexel up top. Lobs underneath to Chisholm with Alla in the paint there. No good on the shot. And a rebound by Stairs. Bayo, Alla skips over. Here's Osterblom. No good. And a rebound here for Lesley. Up ahead, she lobs for Chisholm. Try to keep it in. And now back to Biaggi. Cinnamon Daniel snaps the pass in there. Back to her. Bounces to Biaggi. Her runner, no good. Tipped in. That was last touch by Mexel. And out of play. Bailey Cinnamon Daniel made history last season. The first player in women's college history, or I guess men or women, to score a point with one arm. And she has persevered throughout her entire life, of course, and especially in her basketball career. There's a big story on CNN last year that ran about her, so look that up if you're interested. But Daniel, truly an inspirational player for Lesley. And when she is in there, her passes are so quick and clean. As Bayo adds 2 for UMPI, 22-9. Chisholm. Now Shayla King. Runner here from Mexel off the side of the iron, and it falls. So fortuitous bounce there for Charlotte Mexel. She averages around 5 a game. Has 2 there. Bayo bounce pass to Hamilton. Mishandled it. Tried to kick it out to Osterblom, but it's out of play. Biaggi now dishes to Dunda. Back to Chisholm up top. Biaggi puts it on the floor, crossover. Biaggi trying to get around Bayo, has to kick out to Chisholm, mishandle it, but got it back here. 6 on the shot clock though, she's got to hurry. Chisholm crossing over, looking for a shot, now steps back, no good. But an offensive board, and they'll get a fresh 20. Dunda swooped in for the rebounds. Now it's Biaggi again. She'll pull up into the jump shot, no good. Stairs went up for it, and now it's a tie-up after Stairs whiffed, and it'll be a jump ball with the arrow favoring Lesley. Logan Curtis is back in. A timeout called by Coach Knight. Here it's a full timeout with 3:34 in the second. 22-11. I'll be in front with the 11-point advantage. Lesley basketball out of timeout. Quick confusion as whose basketball it was. They'll get it in to Chisholm. Fires for 3, no good. Dunda on the stick back, also no good. Stairs in there for up, and she rips it away. Another tie up. This time the air will favor the Owls. Bayo. She'll pull up from the left side, misses, tipped in the air. Mexel is there for the rebound for Lesley. Stairs harassing her, but she's able to get out of trouble. Dunda. She'll put up the shot. She is fouled. And she'll go to the line here with 2:51 to go in the first. Lesley trying to cut into this 11-point deficit. It's been a frustrating night for them shooting so far. On the year, Lesley has struggled in their field goal percentage. They average a little bit more points per game, though, than UMPI at 44.1. Their other win, other than, of course, the 61-52 win over UMPI, was against Wentworth College at home, 51-49 on November 15th. Since that UMPI win, they have not won. And whistle for a travel here. Stay with the Owls, 2:43 in the half. Katie Stairs to trigger it in.
Yeah, wherever. Yeah, you got it right here. Good. Let's go. Hey, same thing, Logan, flip it. Yeah, swing that.
Crossover move, Bayo had some space, kicks out Stairs, no good. And a rebound easily by Chisholm. Up ahead. Bounce pass underneath Dunda, working her way around Curtis. Got it back. Has to kick out, but they keep possession. Biaggi, now Chisholm up top. Back to Madeline Biaggi. She lobs inside. It's Gravitt around the end line. Picked up the jump shot, no good. Matheson there for UMPI. 22-12. Both teams kind of in a lull here offensively. Stairs, the lob underneath. Curtis, power dribble. She finishes for two. Good, strong take there for Logan Curtis. Never have to be afraid for her going up strong. She does every time, and that time it earned her 2 more points. She's got 4 on the night. Off-ball foul there on Savannah Gravitt. I think Bree Osterholm was the one to draw it. That went out of play. Back over to Lesley, 1:31 in the half. Savannah Gravitt now swings it. Here's a 3 of the way. Shayla King, no good. Matheson up ahead for UMPI. Bayo thought about a 3, and she's whistled for steps. Bayo confused as to what the travel was, but our official gave her the explanation. She will check out here. Coach Dyke going to give her a little calming down a bit, just try to get her back on track here. 24-12, UMPI in front. Inside Dunda, got a lane, right side, she finishes. Lesley needed that one badly, and she continues to lead the Lynx here in the first half. 24-14, 35 seconds to play in the second. Inside, Matheson's pass was deflected, but she got it right back. Alla, she'll drive right side, drew the contact, and Cameron Alla will go to the line for a pair. Alla, a limited sample size of the line this year, just 4 for 6 in her 11 games. Alla misses on the free throw. And she got the second, though. 25-14 with 28.1. The shot clock will be off. Biagi up ahead to Chisholm. Matheson hounding her. And now swung to King, and now Gravitt. Gravitt, left side. Pulls back out. Biagi with 10 seconds. She floats into the corner. Chisholm working her way through some traffic, and then we will get a whistle here and a foul. I believe on Katie Stairs. No, Matheson picks up the foul, and with 4.4 seconds here, Nevaeh Bayo will be allowed to re-enter here for Matheson. Biagi to trigger it in. She gets it in. Grab it. Catch and shoot for 3. It's well short. Rebounded by Stairs. They will dribble out the remaining clock. And UMPI will go into the locker room with a 25-14 lead. Wasn't the prettiest of halves for the Owls, but they do have the double-digit advantage. Someplace they cannot have. Someplace they're not used to being, other than their one win over Fisher when they were up by 13 at half. But now they're up by 11 as we head to recess. So we'll be back in about 15 minutes time here for the second half of action. So we're back for the second half here between Lesley and UMPI. Apologize, I had to put the ball rack away here. That's why I missed the first possession. Katie Stairs kicks out Bayo. Looked at the rim now, swings to Matheson. Owls with the 11-point halftime lead. Matheson couldn't make it 13 right there, but Hamilton's there for the board. Stairs kicks out Bayo. She traveled. Fleet came up. That's the third time she's been whistled for traveling tonight. Certainly something she could definitely work on. So the delay of game warning came out of that travel as Bayo hit the ball away is what he said. Clearly he was annoyed with how Bayo reacted last couple of times. Gravitt is down on the floor here for Lesley. Inside Stairs, shot was blocked. Gravitt has been out with an injury for a while. She's gonna try to walk it off and stay in. Must have just been a stinger. Now she ends up with the ball and she's good. Up ahead, Savannah Gravitt. Little hesitation move, kicks out. Here's a three on the way, it's no good. Bayo there for the board. So UMPI will have to be careful. Next delay of game warning they get for breaking the plane, anything of that sort, it'll be a technical foul. A team warning. Now Stairs, the jumper is good, and Katie Stairs cashing in on the mid-ranger. UMPI would love to get her going in the scoring department. Just kind of been lying in wait here. Well, she does a lot in other areas for the Owls. I want to get her going in that department. Here's a three from Chisholm. It's no good. Slapped out and rebounded by Alla. Cameron Alla. Skip pass over to Bayo. Matheson. Right side, got three, and she lays it in. Timeout called here by Lesley. Coach Marcel Petway wants to chat here as UMPI now in front 29-14. Coach Knight's still upset at the delay of game warning call, but it won't change anything now. I understand where he is coming from, certainly. Just a 30-second timeout here. The Owls in front by 15. Our officials are going to talk about that real quick, about the delay game warning, I think. That's what they're talking about in front of me. The Owls right now led by Aaliyah Matheson. She's got 11. Four other players with 4. Alla, Hamilton, Bayo, Curtis. Stairs has 2. That's UMPI's scoring. Up top, Lesley with the basketball. It's Dunda, the leading scorer for the Lynx in the first half with 9. Still looking for the first points here in this second half. Chisholm will try to deliver that right here, and it rattles out. Frustrating day shooting. A nice follow, though, by Savannah Gravitt. She lays it in. As now slow to get up is Alana Dunda. She'll walk it off. So, man, how many options off the bench for either side here? Thirteen-point lead for UMPI, 29-16. Alla now to Bayo. Nice crossover move. Tried to throw the needle to Hamilton, but it was too tight of an area. And then Bayo fouls King in the backcourt.
Hey, we're in Nash down here. We're in Nash down here. Thank you. Hey, 41. Layla, Maddie,
So slow going here in the third quarter for the Lynx, so they do have a couple points on the board. UMPI with 5 on the board in this, or 4 on the board in this third quarter. Slow going for both sides, but Gravitt trying to end that as she cashes in a 3 from the left side. Leslie's first triple of the day, and it's back to a 10-point game. The Lynx may look lackadaisical, but they are not done. This one thing is far from over. They put up 61 against UMPI last time as Osterblom whistled for the carry. And UMPI's offense has been a lot better as of late as well. 57, 57, and 66 their last 3 games. Lesley 39, 28, and 41 their last 3. Trying to change that here today, though they do still average more slightly than UMPI. Gravitt couldn't finish on the take. Good contest. Now Alla up ahead. The intensity starting to pick up here a little bit. Matheson keeps the dribble going. Nice back touch by Chisholm. Alla to trigger it in. She gets it to Hamilton, and Lindsay is fouled. That'll send her to the line for a repair. Hamilton, pardon me, makes both, and it's a 12-point lead for the Owls. 31-19 here as Chisholm into the front court for Lesley. Now to Dunda. Up top, nice set play. Inside, it's Biaggi, has to dish out, though. Won't be closed out well. Chisholm for 3, too strong. And the rebound, though, by Dunda. She kicks out. Firing up a shot now is King, and Hamilton's there for the easy rebound. UMPI men starting to get loud here as the crowd a little bit on the thinner side for this women's game. Still semester break here at UMPI. End up having 4 home games before students are back. And it is a snowy one out there, which perhaps drives some people away. Alla, a 3 for UMPI, too strong. A long rebound, though. She got it back, and now it's in the hands of Bayo. 3-second call on Hamilton, though. Biaggi taking it up for Lesley. Dunda. She'll drive and kick. Now to Chisholm. Chisholm hands it off underneath to Alana Dunda, who will lay it in. 31-21. Lesley still cutting it back to 10. Matheson. Now Alla. Bayo. Osterblom gets a pick from Nevaeh Bayo. Now Osterblom dishes out. Hamilton up 3 from the top, and she got it to go. It was in, out, and back in. And now UMPI in front by 13. Lindsay Hamilton. Not the strongest part of her game, shooting from outside, but she can do it. It'll keep the defense honest. Now UMPI trying for a steal. We get a tie up. And the air will favor the Owls this time. Matheson. Now to Bayo. Osterblom and Hamilton. Matheson again. Right side, couldn't get the dribble off. She's whistled for the hold foul on Layla Chisholm. Lesley trying to grind through some adversity. Just 20% from the field tonight as a team. UMPI is 39%, which is 10% above their average. Bayo whistled for a travel. That is something she has been called for tonight. They have to adjust. Point advantage for the Owls here with 4 minutes in the third. Savannah Gravitt now to Madeline Biaggi. Up top, it's King. They'll work it around. Hesitation move by Chisholm. Stops in the arc. Now back to Biaggi. Biaggi Little ball fake, got free, couldn't get the scoop layup to go, and then a foul on the rebound action on Chisholm as she tried to slap it out to a teammate. So she picks up 2 quick ones, and that'll be the 4th on Layla Chisholm. Coach Petway will wait for an explanation. Hamilton, now Matheson, nice ball move. She got through and Aaliyah finishes. Great take by Matheson. UMPI men trying to bring back some energy into the building, and they are. As a defense chant, UMPI up by 15, the lob inside. Underneath, Dunda willing her way to the rim. No good. Hamilton there for the board and another tie-up. Hamilton having a nice night on the boards for UMPI. She's got 9 points and 9 rebounds, so knock on the door of a double-double. Hamilton has had quite a few of those this season, kind of replacing Lexi Ireland of last year that had a double-double nearly every game. UMPI gets a steal out of it, and it's back over to the Owls. 3:05 in the third. Matheson, baseline J, too strong. Rebounded by Biagi. Biagi, the Hezi. Back out to grab it. Or kick it out. Here's Mixel for 3, no good. Matheson shielded on the rebound, and it harmlessly goes out of play and back over to UMPI. We're going to have a timeout, but instead it'll just be a sub here. Bailey Cinnamon Daniel is back in. Alla swings all the way over to Bree Osterblom. She'll try a 3. She's wide open, and she cashes in. Brianna Osterblom, welcome to UMPI here in her first home game. It's the 3-baller, first points of the day. Averaged 4.5 in her first 2 games on the road this weekend. Now to the rim there is Biagi. She's fouled from behind. They say it's on Matheson. It'll be the 4th on Aaliyah Matheson. That is a big one. So that'll prompt Katie Stairs to get her. UMPI can not afford for their best player to foul out early. They will try to hang on to this 18-point lead that they have built without her in the game for a while. Matheson is in the lane. That'll be a lane violation. Well, that is something I've never seen before. I have never in my life seen that in all the basketball games I have called. Was that an attempt or not? It's definitely not an attempt. But our official who was administrating the free throw kind of backed up like, I got to let this roll. That was weird. She knew that there was going to be a violation, but she kind of handed the ball back to the official, and that's when you get a free shot, like the free play in football when they jump off sides. You get a free shot. If I miss it, okay, I'll get another chance. If I make it, then you deny the penalty, you deny the violation, and you get on with your life. She makes the free throw anyway, 39-22. I'll be in front by 17. I'll have to watch that back. I've never seen that before. A foul on Charlotte Mexel. Bayo inbounding to Alla. 2:01 here in the third. Working around. Osterblom had a 3 last time. Now she's holding it. They find it to Stairs. Side Curtis back. Osterblom tries along two. In and out. Stairs fighting for the board, and another tie up here with 1:44 in the third. to Curtis, not on the same page with Alla, so unfortunate turnover there for Uppy. Curtis kind of laughs it off. Savannah Gravitz, left side, little runner. She's fouled hard by Bayo or Osterblom. We'll see who they get. Lee Bayo. Just her second. And 2 for 2 that time, Savannah Gravett makes it 39-25. (39-24). Bayo is at the line here for 2. Bayo able to split the pairing. And it is a 16-point lead for Uppy. Chisholm, nice hezzy move, gets through, and now a foul on Katie Stairs as we have reached a screeching halt here with the pace of play. A lot of whistles, a lot of fouls over the past few possessions. Still 1:09 to go in the third. And I mean screeching halt. The tempo is starting to pick up a little bit midway through this quarter, and then the break's locked up here with a minute to go in the third. Biaggi, right side, got through, and she cannot convert, but she is fouled, and here's another stoppage as Biaggi will go to the line. 50% free throw shooter going into tonight. Mentioned 5th in the NAC in assists, 5th in the NAC in steals, 2nd in the conference in minutes played, averages 36.1. Her teammate Chisholm is 3rd at 35.6 minutes. I'll be with a couple players up there as well. Karen Marshall out with the injury, but she was 6th in the conference in minutes. Matheson was 4th. Cameron Alla was 5th in minutes. Anytime you get a small roster like these two schools do, you get a lot of players that average a lot of minutes. Bayo up ahead. Little crossover move, gets it to Curtis in the post. A mismatch, but a block in there by Biaggi. How about that? They had the mismatch with Curtis and Biaggi. Oh, nice move by Mexel. Got it back, the put back no. And Curtis is there for the board, but a good block by Madeline Biaggi goes to no avail as Lesley can't connect on the other end. 30 seconds here, about a 5-second differential between the shot and the game clock here with Cameron Alla. She'll hand it off to Bayo. Bayo, little spin, kick out to Alla, lobs inside for Curtis. Good job by Mexel to deny that post entry. And now here's Lesley with 10 seconds. Try to get something off here going into the final frame. Over to Savannah Gravitz, she traveled with 6.1, back over to Uppy. And now we got a delay of game warning on Lesley. Another delay of game warning. This time it's on Lesley. And with 6.1, Uppy will go. Bayo looking for a ball screen and a shot. She got through but lost the handle, and they won't get one off. And the third quarter comes to a close. Uppy in front 40-25 as they did win that third quarter by a slim margin. But we'll head to the fourth with Uppy in front. Final quarter. UMPI in front by 15. Here's Gravitz. Now Biagi, she'll drive, hands off to King, right side. King getting through, tough shots. Well defended by UMPI. King got it back, they'll reset. Grab it up top, little floater, wanted contact, there was none. And it's back over to UMPI here. UMPI trying to grind out their first conference win of the year and avenge the loss earlier to Lesley on the season, 61-52 down in Massachusetts. They will have Thomas College tomorrow. Lesley will go to Husson. And next weekend, UMPI will have MMA and Farmington all at home. Lesley will go to Linden and Johnson next weekend. 2 winnable games for the Lynx. Hamilton for her second three of the night. This one is well short. Good contest by Alana Dunda. Gravitz work it around to Shyla King. Chisholm back to Biagi. Biagi off the bounce, kicks out King, too strong on the baseline. Jay, and a rebound for Cameron Alla. That was a three. Didn't fall. Alla up ahead, a one-on-one. Got by Gravitz. She couldn't finish. Loose on the floor. Dunda dives. Sits up. Travel. Alla inside, it's deflected out. Katie Stairs picks it up. Back to Alla, it's a long two, no good. Hamilton for the boards. And some contact in there, but it's turned over. They're letting him play. Up ahead, Chisholm. She stops and finishes. So Lesley cuts it back to 13. Bayo. Well, behind the back dribble, there was nobody home for UMPI. I think she was trying to no-look past that. Graffit intercepts it up ahead. Along the end line, she stepped out. Back over to the Owls. 8:07 to play. Matheson's going to come back in. She's playing with 4. She'll have to be careful. They get into Matheson. She's hit hard as she goes to the ground. Chisholm. That'll be her 5th. Layla Chisholm is out. So she fouls out, and Chisholm, a hard play there. But when you're playing with 4, sometimes you can't make those hustle plays just for the risk of picking up the foul, and that's exactly what happened. She'll finish with 4 points on the night. Bayo lost it. Back over to Lesley. Foul didn't really result in anything for UMPI other than Chisholm coming out of the game. It's going to be a tough task for Lesley now, down to 6 players. For Lesley, nobody else has, just Gravit has 2. And then Mexel, King, Dunda, Biagi all have 1. So nobody else close to foul trouble for the Lynx.
Good job, Bree. Hey, keep working.
Which is a good thing. You don't want to see Lesley to go down to 5 players. Alla lobs inside to Hamilton. Nice find. Cameron Alla on the assist. She's on the leaderboard in assists in the NAC. She is 2nd in the conference and adds another there. And Hamilton has another double-double. UMPI in front, 42-27 here with 7:42 to go. 15-point advantage for the Owls. Try to hang on and pick up their second win of the year, first in conference. And try to come within a tie with Lesley in the standings. Osterblom, little crossover. Bounces it to Hamilton, left side. Hamilton kicks it back out. Bayo, now Osterblom. Hamilton flashes up underneath. Alla went inside. She drew the foul. See who picked it up. That one is on Cinnamon Daniel. Alla bounce it into Bayo. Bayo kicks out. Matheson wide open. Why not? It's too strong. And a rebound, though, by Alla. Nice pass inside to Hamilton. Oh, what a pass from Cameron Alla off the rebounds. Outstanding. Like I said, I've said it before and I'll say it again. She's second in the conference in assists. And she is definitely going to add to her average tonight. Hamilton with a finish. She gets the rebound and the assist on that. Gravitz. They'll swing it around. Cinnamon Daniel now. Biagi with the shot clock winding. 5 to shoot. Gets it back to Gravitz. 3 on the shot clock. She knows it. Puts up the shot. They'll get a reset, but UMPI's there for the rebound. Alla will let everybody blow by her. Matheson. Bayo. The head fake. Bounces it inside Hamilton. Her hook shot is good. Lindsay Hamilton starting to heat up. She's up to 15 now, and she leads UMPI. She started out slow tonight, but here she is again, spearheading the UMPI scoring attack. Now they're up to 46 points to Lesley's 27. Just a stifling defense for the Owls tonight. The jumper is good there from Madeline Biaki. That was a 17-point ball game. Matheson rolls off her defender, and draws the foul. Shots for Aaliyah. Matheson misses the second end, but she hustles to try to keep it in. Out of play. Let's see. I'll get a second look here to see what happened there. She missed the shot. It was loose. Came in for the steal, but then she didn't establish. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. Didn't establish her feet back into the court of play before she touched it again. Almost a crazy steal for Matheson. Biagi. Little hesitation, crossover move, kicks out. Here's a jumper on the way. No good from Mexel. And it's loose, picked up by Matheson, and another foul on Lesley. That is the 4th on the Lynx here in this quarter. That one on Dunda, just her second. Savannah Gravett has 3, the only other one close to foul trouble for the Lynx, other than Chisholm, who was fouled out. Alla bounces it underneath. It's loose, and it'll go back over to Lesley. Dunda slow to get up. No, it'll be UMPI ball. Curtis back in for the Owls. He will relieve Hamilton. 4:56 to play. Alla back up top to Bayo. Nice little head fake, and she's fouled on the runner. It'll be on Biagi. It'll be on Gravett, excuse me. Bayo hits on the first one. Limited tries at the line this year, 3 for 8 entering tonight. The inbound up ahead to Biagi. Gravitz, she stops, she'll pull up for 3, no good. Rebounded by Bayo. Bayo keeping the dribble alive, a great ball handler for the Owls. Her dribbling skills are fun to watch. Osterblom misses on the 3, but she got her own miss. Now down into the corner, looking for Alla. Deflected last touch by Cameron. And over to Lesley with 4:24 to play. UMPI in front comfortably here by 19. They let it slip away late against Johnson on the weekend, but they led by their biggest lead in that one was 6 points with about 4 or 5 minutes to go. Never led by this much. Actually, we're behind for most of that one. This one would be a much different story than that one. But moral of the story, UMPI has been knocking on the door, getting back in the win column for a while, especially at the start of this second semester. Nice pass from Bayo to Curtis. Curtis has got 6 points tonight for the Owls. Here's Mexel, Charlotte Mexel, lost the dribble, got it back, puts up a desperation shot. And Curtis there with a hard rebound. Bayo, a little crossover in the lane, is tipped up in the air and pulled away by Lesley. Up ahead, Mexel spins around, looks at the rim, misses, and Osterblom tried saving it for UMPI. Hamilton's going to be in for Bayo. The Owls have expanded it 50-29 here. 3:13 to play. Traveling here against the Lynx. Alla bounces it, looking for Curtis. Stolen away by Lesley. Up ahead, they lob it to Biagi. Biagi tries the off-balance shot. No good. Rebounded by Katie Stairs. Here's Alla. Hamilton on the right side. Lindsay Hamilton tried the feed to Curtis. Alla tosses it into Logan Curtis. Now Stairs, Osterblom, Alla will fire for 3, no good. Curtis there for the rebound though. Lost it on the floor, able to get it back. And it is a jump ball, the arrow favoring UMPI, so a good hustle play by Logan Curtis there. .2:13 to play, they get it in. Hamilton kicks out Katie Stairs. Working around, Alla lobs to Curtis. Inside, she's backing down Dunda, and she'll earn the 2 free throws. Bayo going to come back in for Hamilton. So the duo of Hamilton and Matheson getting it done again for UMPI. 15 from Hamilton, 13 from Matheson. And they have been the 1-2 punch for the Owls all season long. Right neck and neck as far as points per game. Matheson at 13.9, Hamilton at 12.8. Hamilton's 8th in the conference in scoring and 5th in the conference in rebounds. Having a great junior season. Back and healthy, or at least healthy enough to play every night. I know she plays through a lot. Last year she missed a decent amount of time off and on throughout the year. Foul on Curtis there. Get it back to the inbounder. Gravitt for 3. A nice set piece there for Lesley. Savannah Gravitt buries the tray. Now she'll have 10 in the game, gets her to double digits. They're still led by Alana Dunda with 11. She had 9 in the first half. Alla working around. Bayo. Cameron Alla fires. No good. Rebounded by Biaggi. Biaggi, a hezzy. Got by Alla to the rim for 2. 5 quick ones for Lesley here with 1:13 to go. It's going to be too little too late. Osterblom, now Cameron Alla. Over in the corner, Katie Stairs. Lobs inside, Curtis backing down Dunda. Curtis misses, got her own miss, and another tie-up with exactly a minute to play. Over to Lesley. Coach Knight wants his girls to finish strong. That's what he's letting them know here. Get a stop here. Let's not coast by any means just because the scoreboard is in our favor. Traveling here on Shayla King. Stairs. Back out Alla. Curtis up top. Skips. Osterblom for 3. No good. Actually, it was a long 2. It's in and out. That'll probably be the last possession for the Owls in this one as Lesley will take it up ahead. Biaggi now Gravitt wants another 3. High off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Curtis. They'll outlet to Bayo. Coach Knight says no shots. And the Owls at 50-34 are back in the win column here tonight with their first conference victory of the season over the Lesley Lynx. And it was a wire-to-wire victory for UMPI as they continue to play better and better with each passing game. They were led, again, by the duo of Matheson and Hamilton. Hamilton with 15, Matheson with 13. And then for the rest of the scoring for the Owls, Bayo had 7, Curtis had 6, Alla with 4, Stairs with 2, and Osterblom had 3. And then for Lesley, they were led by Alana Dunda with 11. Savannah Gravitt had 10. Madeline Biaggi with 7. Layla Chisholm with 4. And Charlotte Mexel with 2. And that is how things stacked up tonight. UMPI, again, picking up the victory, 50-34. I'm Ricky Goupel, John Bowman on camera. We'll see you tomorrow as Thomas College comes north. And we'll wrap up this weekend of NAC basketball. Thank you for joining us tonight.